If you're not sure how much moringa to take or how to take it, and you've never taken it before, I have something that's perfect for you. It's called the Moringa Gift Box. And inside of our Moringa Gift Box, not only is there a book of information that you can learn about moringa, the benefits, how to take it, all the different ways to take it, but also some more information about the collective, the Grow Moringa Collective. Inside of each one of these gift boxes comes 11 different items inside. They're all sample items. They're all the small little sample baggies of all the different products that we make. So it has seeds, supplements, spice, powder, tea, loose leaf, not only the green supplements, but the seed supplements. It has some tincture, it has some loose leaf. It also has some oil. And so each one of our items is being made in small amounts for you to try and sample for the first time. A lot of people are asking, what's the best way? How can I get the most bioavailability? How can I benefit the most? What's the most potent? And so that all really depends on the level of like health that your liver has. Like your liver health is going to determine how much your body can absorb. And one of the things that moringa does is it helps to cleanse. It can help to cleanse and detox the liver. It can help to clean the blood. So that way, when you do eat foods, you're then absorbing more vitamins, more nutrients, more proteins, because you've helped to clean and detox your body first. So in order to benefit even more so from the foods that you're already eating and to absorb more vitamins and minerals that you're already eating, is to help to clean out using moringa. And if you don't know which one is best for you, that's why we have this sample box that way you can figure out if you like it in the supplement form, or if you like it in the powder form, or if you like it in the tea form, or if you like it in the oil form. But my suggestion would be to use all of them throughout the day. A little bit of oil here when you're cooking, a little bit of powder here in your smoothie, a little bit of loose leaf in your tea, a little bit of supplements, throughout the day or in the morning before you go off to work. So it's incorporating all the little things about moringa and using it in different forms in your diet. It's not just a one cut and dry thing. I'm going to take 10 capsules a day. I mean, I know people that are taking 20 capsules a day, right? But you might only really benefit from one. And so it really just depends. And so I would suggest to start learning, getting to know your body, start cleansing, start detoxing, start having a health regimen, and grab yourself a gift box, a Moringa gift box. If not for yourself, for someone else that you know who might need it. So thanks a lot for supporting us and coming out to Grow Moringa Farms here in Plant City. We have a beautiful orchard that we're going to go ahead and go out and harvest now here on the hat cam. Yes. So thank you very much for coming out and joining us. I got my gloves. We've been grabbing a little bit of greens from each tree every single day. I think one of the things that I want to do now is just go ahead and start over here with these big trees, because we've been starting over here on this row for the last week, and we haven't even really gone over here first. And so let's go ahead and grab some of the greens from these trees just to start initiating that trim back, especially on these big ones, because she'll start pushing these out. Like if I don't get these done this week, or let's just say I grab one from each one this week, or two from each one here this week. By next week, once I come back, then these trees are all going to start having that kind of like flush. Thanks, Miss Moringa. We're going to bring all of these stretching sticks back pretty short. Look, she's already almost as tall as the power lines. And it looks so far away when the tree is short and it's down here, and it's like, whoa, like it's actually up there by the power lines. I'm really loving this method of just being able to come through and grab a little bit of the tips, and we put our greens back down, our sticks back down. That's going to really just help to nutrify the soil here and continue to build it up. And we're just grabbing anything now on this tree that are just, it's kind of wonky. We kind of now have the base. We know what this base is going to look like now. It's pretty well structured. You know, we've brought a lot of the things back to where now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I even want to bring this one back. Doesn't really need to be there. It's just kind of crowding this other one here. And so we'll just pull that baby back there. That gives all the other ones a little bit more space. See, like I might have cut this one back last time, but now see, we're moving it completely this time, just to give it more space. As the tree continues to grow up, there's a lot more, say, just changes. You're going to be making changes from your trees every time you come back to it. And see, like something like that, you're just trimming, cleaning up, getting anything that's dead out of here. And then one of the things that we can do is even get into the tree now and really start to get anything up here now in this second tier organized and trim back. That doesn't need to be here, especially like something like that. And even this one here all together, it's just kind of going straight up right here. And then now we're going to go ahead and just start trimming this tree back at this level, at this height. On all of these. This one's kind of going down, so we'll just grab that one completely. This one tree is going to get us quite a bit of greens. We probably don't need to do too much after this one tree just to fill up a rack or two. Do I want to keep this one? Yeah. It'll get big here. Even though it's lower than this one and it's next to it, it's okay. This one's a little bit higher. And so if they start crowding, like I can always just come back and remove it in the future. But let's say like this one is coming into and crowding this one and this one. So I might even just, I don't know, it's kind of got its own space there. I'll keep it. Once they get thicker and bigger, you can always remove them then. Nothing has to be concrete. You know, all the trees are moving, every single thing. Like this coming over here and crossing this one here. Do I want to keep this one and this one can get bigger? Remove this one completely because it's crossing that. This one's going to get bigger if I just leave that one here. And we're just like, this one's lower here. We don't really need that one. That's going to cause this one to get bigger. These ones here are just kind of crowding. This one's just kind of coming into the middle. It's kind of weird. So we'll pull that one off. And then boom, grab that, pull that back, get any of these little ones off. And getting nice clean cuts at 45s. Look, I think we got this whole tree already. And so we'll just get one of these big trees every day. Yeah, and see like this one's wonky coming down. All right, now I feel better that this tree's back and she's gonna start bushing out again for us. And she'll be massive. She's already pretty massive. Look at that. Nice. So let's go ahead and strip these greens down really quickly. Get them in the wheelbarrow already done. That way we'll be done. We'll be done with these. We don't want to leave, you know, we want to get the work done now so that way we're not having to come back and we've got a huge pile. So let's just get the greens in here. You know, now that we got a couple sticks here. Oh, we got some flowers on them too. Yeah, this tree has already produced drumsticks. People ask, you know, if I get drumsticks or if I'm worried about drumsticks or if I grow drumsticks. But because I'm just getting started and I'm getting my operation going and I make more of a living off of the greens right now, I just focus on growing the trees for greens. The drumsticks will come. You know, the drumsticks will come in time. I'm not worried about it as far as like a revenue stream or an income stream here. You know, drumsticks, they need an uninterrupted year of heat. That's another thing too, is like if we end up getting a cold snap, then the drumsticks end up getting affected. So it's like growing the drumsticks is going to be, you know, if you have a good season, oh, we've got lots of drumsticks. But to grow the trees here in the USA, you really just want to focus on the greens. You know, growers in South America, Central America, Africa, Philippines, India, you know, they can all grow uninterrupted without any cold snaps. And so they have really good drumstick seasons because they'll end up having a whole winter where the tree can grow, and then come spring, that tree is flushing out with drumsticks because it wasn't affected by the winter frost. That's usually when drumsticks really have a good set, is when you have a mild winter. And so your drumstick production is going to be determined by El Nino and La Nina. And so if you prepare for, you know, if you grow moringa and preparing for production, it's just going to be, oh, this year we have drumsticks, it's a good set this year. Next year, oh, we had a frost, oh, it's not a good drumstick set this year. But you've already created resilience in your company because you're not just a drumstick provider. You provide drumsticks when you have them. And in the meantime, you're producing greens, and even like what we're doing now here is we have lots of flowers. Like yesterday we had an order for 6 baggies of flowers. Someone purchased flowers, and we're already working. When we work, we separate the sticks from the flowers. So like what I'll do is I'll come through here and I'll grab all the flowers before I wash them up and put them on the racks. Good. We almost got this whole tree. So I'll just come down and grab each one of these trees every day. Looks like we still have another week of harvesting like this every day. And then I could possibly get some grass mowed back and do some other projects, get some filming in the greenhouse. You know, right now I'm still training a lot, the members, getting them ready for teaching classes. And so this last 2-3 weeks, I've been spending a lot of time in the members area training members how to become teachers. The first step in being able to have a successful moringa business is knowing everything that there is to know about moringa. You'll have a more successful moringa business if you know how to answer the questions properly when people ask you, when they're buying your powder, or they're buying your trees, or they're buying your products. You want to be well educated, well informed about moringa to be able to give them a good deal and to have a sale. You know, create a sale for them. You know, depending on the time of year, you might be selling powder. But then in the wintertime, you might be selling more seeds and tinctures and oils. And then come summertime, you know, you're going to sell more powder and tea. And then come wintertime, you're going to sell other things because season is going to dictate, you know, what you have in stock. And so what's funny is a lot of times, summertime, I find that people don't spend a lot of money actually on things like this. But come wintertime, come like November, December, everybody is getting sick. And so they are purchasing powder in the wintertime by the bulk. And I'm just like, hey, you know, like I wish you would have, you know, bought this much in the summer when I had it. By the way, you know, I have a very limited supply right now. It's wintertime. I'm the farmer. Here it is. Here's the pineapple. I'm going to come out here and make a video on this pineapple here. Yeah. Got a nice little pineapple coming up here. Let's see here. Where's my saw? Just everywhere I go, every day, just bring a little bit of weeds back. Come in here like Crocodile Dundee. Hiya! This tree seems to kind of get like really wet in this spot, and I can tell because it looks like this. So she got really wet here. And that's why I'm really happy that she's high and dry in this area. But this area is still breaking down lots of mulch. I can see here there's like valleys here and then hills here coming up, and it's like sometimes the mulch breaks down faster in some areas because there's like under the ground rivers, you know, that flow through the property here. So it looks like, oh, there's a little downspout there. There must be like a little area that water sits under there. I know water sits a lot right here, especially when it rains. This is kind of like a low section. It sits really right here. That's why a lot of these trees here, they fell over, because they're just getting formed up in this area. This one fell over completely, but I'm feeling it. She's solid again. She's solid. This one fell over. She's still a little wonky, but she's getting her roots back. This one's solid. They're all getting pretty solid. Hey, Mr. Duck. Hey, Mr. Duck. Mr. Duck's coming in. He wants some food. Oh yeah. Hey, Mr. Duck. Yeah, I'll just give you some grass just so people can see it. What's up, Mr. Duck? Yeah, he's cool. He's a cool guy. Thanks, buddy, for hanging. He's got his little pond over here. He's got his nice little pond at the neighbor's place. So let's just drive through here real quick. And even just grab one or two of these. Even though there's not a lot of greens on here, it's fine. We still want to get it back and get it restarted. Taking off any of the suckers here, reforming it back low. Like even this one is kind of in the middle there like that. Boom, bring that back, bring that back, bring that back. Now she's got 3 nice, strong fingers here. Nice, three nice, strong branches. Okay, and we'll do the same thing here. Just kind of getting some of these weeds back. And I got to get the mower out here. But even these weeds are helping to nutrify the soil too. Like all of this stuff is good. It's good stuff. Got the chaya here. This nice little chaya tree is coming in. These weeds are as tall as me. Good. Get some sunlight back in here. Yeah. Wow, this tree is unbelievable. This tree here is in a little bit more shade. And so we're going to open it up, get her more sun here. Nice. Should be good. We'll leave that one up there. That way she has some. Oh, good. Just by doing this, it helps to open it up. There's some ants down here. They'll move away. Whew. How we doing? Oh yeah, we're doing good. Nice. All right, so we got a lot of wonkiness here. Let's go ahead and get these branches back down. Got a little bit of greens off of each branch. And every day people are coming into the members area and learning more about how they can help not only our operation, but then providing their assistance in the members area, whether it's helping to answer questions and teach and sell. You know, you're a big part of learning about the business is learning how to sell. It's actually the number one skill that you need to learn about having any business is just learning how to sell whatever you're growing or whatever you want your business to be, and to be confident about it. And so that's what we're doing, is reassuring everybody the growing practices, you know, not to be afraid to get things going. We have a lot of protections with the cottage rule industry, you know, and also doing things more so in the private, you know, organizing and teaching in the private members area is also really helpful with protection, being able to say certain things about the Moringa. We can talk more freely, you know, just being in the private members area. People feel more comfortable to open up. Yeah, I don't really need that one. I took that one out before. I just like these main ones. There's two here, but now there's three. I kept it. I don't even really like how this is going this direction, but I like how it's going this direction. So now that'll balance that out. Every time you come up to a tree, it's going to be a different experience, because you're going to have things that get wonky and grow out and crowd like that right there is just kind of growing up a little bit too soon. So in order to stretch it out and get it to go wider, I end up just taking a lot of things that are going vertical, you know, and crowding and just kind of going wonky. Oh, get that off just because I peeled it accidentally. So it's like, if you make a mistake, you just kind of go with it. You can't hurt anything. These trees just keep coming back in their own way. They just keep coming back. They're even more resilient. They love being able to be used. So by using them, trimming them back, we're like the rhinoceros, you know, out there in the African plains. This tree is originally from Africa. You know, it's got 12 different varieties of moringa in Africa. And then the one that traveled to India was then used, cultivated, domesticated, and has been a staple medicinal herb there in India for thousands and thousands of years. And so now it's naturalized there. And the Indians really created the Moringa oleifera over time. You know, it was mixed with another tree, hybridized, and created this tree a long time ago for a purpose, for the purpose of producing oil and fuel and fertilizer. Moringa oleifera means that it's high in oil. And it is. The seeds have 25% oil content. And so although it is really advantageous to grow moringa for drumstick to get seed, like I said, you just have to make sure that you have an uninterrupted season with no frost. That's going to determine the best drumstick season for you. So if you can grow it in a greenhouse, I'm actually going to pull this one off. It's just a little bit lower now that we're bringing the tree up a little bit. Okay, great. I love being able to put the sticks back down on the beds here, keeping the weeds from coming back up, but also for nutrient. It's been a dream to get this far, 3 years now, at this location, The first year was really just watching and learning. The second year, I dropped oak mulch, hundreds of loads of oak mulch. The third year, I started planting, and now here we are going into the fourth year here. See, like this one's just kind of coming vertical. I'll take that vertical one. And this one that comes out a little bit, check this out. This one that comes out a little bit already has one that's coming up. And that's gonna go like that. So that's how we keep creeping the tree out wider and wider and wider. So that way she can produce bigger crowns, you know, bigger spread, bigger leaf canopy. But also it prevents from yellowing and losing a lot of the greens. There we go. Thanks, Miss Moringa. And thanks, team, for watching us get these trees trimmed back. Oh, look at this. This one's weird. This one's just kind of going in like that. So we'll pull that. That one was kind of weird. Wonky. So we'll grab her. This might be all that we really need to grab for today. It looks like we already have a pretty full wheelbarrow. So it's good. We were able to get this tree back pretty well. I might even go ahead and no, I'll keep it this tall. There we go. And that'll be good for the day. And we'll do it again tomorrow, and we'll do it again tomorrow, and we'll do it again the next day until the season is over. This is our summer season. Daily harvesting vlog of how to have a moringa farm, how to become profitable with the moringa is once you decide to do it, then you just have to do it every day. Right? Do it every single day. Once you make the decision that you want to grow moringa and you want to make money from moringa, don't do something different. Do this every day for 10 years and you'll have a lot of success. You'll have a lot of success with consistency and not going to the next thing. When the going gets tough and it gets too tough, or you think that you're not going to make it, those are the times to keep going in that same thing. You don't want to start something new. You don't want to reset all that work and energy that you've already put in. Look at that. Now this really opens this area up. I was able to get down in here. Really lovely, beautiful. We've got 10,000 sprouts coming up in the middle of each row. So those babies are already turning into mature trees. We've got pollinators, lots of Mexican sunflowers, and lots of sprouts coming up. And we still have a lot of work to do. I mean, we've already been coming out here every day for almost 2 weeks. You know, so we've had about maybe 10 of these series, daily vlog series. And we'll continue to do so. And I'm really glad that you're here and learning with me. Subscribe to the Grow Moringa YouTube channel and grab yourself the gift box. If you're not sure what to take, how much to take, then try them all. Try them all in small amounts. Take your sample baggies and try the spice and try the capsules and try the powder, and then incorporate it in all different ways of your diet throughout the day. So that way it's a little bit in different forms to help accumulate and restore and rejuvenate and refill your body with the vitamins and minerals that it needs that you've been missing throughout your whole life. Because if you've just been eating potatoes and breads and cookies and pancakes and all that white flour, sugar, starch, your body is starting to leach vitamins and minerals and causing eczema and causing malnutrition, anemia, causing fibromyalgia, lupus, all these things that have essentially go back to the cleanliness of your blood. And that's what moringa helps to do. I had a lady hit me up. She's like, moringa is not for me. It's not for me. I really tried. I wanted to use it. I wanted to have it. It's just not for me. And I was like, well, how were you using it? And she's like, in the capsule form, but I was taking it at night. And then she answered her own question. And she's like, oh, well, the reason why I can't sleep this last week is because I've been taking moringa at night. That's why I can't use it. And then she asked, well, should I just take the capsules in the day to have energy throughout the day? Yeah, she answered her own question. And so she's like, oh, no, maybe I just don't need to take the capsules at night. I just need to take them in the morning. Exactly. Because it can give you a boost of energy. It's got electrolytes and salts and minerals and things that helps to fuel your body. So thanks a lot for joining us, and I will give you more stories and more tips and more tricks inside the members area. Call me if you need anything to get into the members area. I'll help bring you in. You can join the network of over 500 other moringa growers. Team up, get your moringa sold, learn how to make a product, learn how to make a label, learn how to get your business going, get your business listed on the Moringa map, start getting calls, start making sales, and start growing your moringa business. I'll teach you everything you need to know. Peace and love. I'll see you soon. I'm Kendrick Henry, your local USA Moringa farmer. Ciao.